Hi, and I now have two students who go to the Washington County Schools who are going to be giving us speeches coming up. And the first one we had was with Rebecca, right? Give us your name again.
Rebecca Reynolds.
Okay, and the title of your speech?
The Big Red Barn.
Now, how long have you been working on this?
Quite a while. It's been quite a while, yeah.
And over here we have, what's your name?
Nastasia Doty.
And your title of your speech is?
My nagging mom.
Your nagging mom. Who is sitting off to the side, so I'm sure she loves that title, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how long have you been working on this?
I would say about 4 weeks every night.
Okay. And what grade are you in?
5th grade.
You're going to be going into 5th grade, right? Okay. And how about over here? What grade are you?
I'm going to be a junior this year.
Okay, great. Yes. Now, have you two done speeches in the past with the 4-H?
Yes, I have. I've done it since, I think, 4th grade.
Okay. Now, you're going to the state level, so that's like the highest, right? Have you done that in the past, or is this your first time?
This will be my first time doing that, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, congratulations. Very exciting.
Thank you.
And over here, you said, no, this is your first time?
Yes.
What made you decide to get involved this year?
My mom.
Was it the nagging?
Yes. And actually, I've been working on it for 1 month because I worked on it in January.
Okay.
So.
All right. And then you both have it memorized, right, pretty much, that you're going to be given to us? Do you have to have it memorized for the competition?
No, you can have your cards, but I'm going to try to memorize most of mine, yes.
Okay. Now, when was the last time you gave this speech?
It was down at St. Catherine College.
But it's been a little while?
Yes, it has been a little while.
Okay. So they're trying to kind of refreshed, right, because the competition's coming up soon, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Saturday.
Are you excited?
Yes.
All right. Great. We're going to have our speeches from these two ladies.
Have you ever heard of the Big Red Barn? No, not Clifford the Big Red Dog, the Big Red Barn. When you think about the Big Red Barn, you might think about the Big Red Barn in Bergen, or on the other side of Bardstown that they play music at. Or maybe right behind your pawpaw's house. But when I think about the Big Red Barn, I think about the Big Red Barn right behind my good friend, Mr. Darrell and Miss Sue's house. Now this Big Red Barn, it is very unusual. When you walk into the room, there are faces staring at you and hands that want to give you a hand. Darrell has time. Darrell has 2,400 hours in a day when we only have 24 hours, and that's still not enough time for us. The reason that Darrell has 2,400 hours in a day is because he has 100 clocks or more. The reason that he hasn't is because if you take 100 times 24, then you get 2,400 hours. He always has time on his hands, and he never goes without it. He has time in Germany, China, Japan, and he never runs out of time. And, well, he always has hands to help him. There are sounds that go tick-tock, cuckoo, or the sound like bells. This person works on clocks and collects clocks, lamps, anything that is really old or antique, really. Darrell plays the guitar and he can keep good time. I stopped in to talk to Darrell and Sue today, and they told me some most interesting things. Darrell started in 1998. He started working on clocks for himself, and then he started working on clocks for others. He works on 75 to 100 clocks a year. Darrell has 100 clocks or more, and he gets most of them from auctions, and most of them are also from Germany. The oldest clock that has been keeping time is 150 years old. Now, there's all kinds of different clocks. Electric clocks, plate clocks, and electric clock could be like your alarm clock in your bedroom. And he also has a clock that is made completely out of wood. Even the gears are made out of wood. Now, some of the clocks move. There's an old lady rocking in her rocking chair. And then there's a boy fishing. I bet he just caught a great big fish. And then there's the owl. He moves his eyes back and forth while he wags his tail. Darrell assembles the clock's mechanisms, and he sells clocks in flea markets. Example, Nanny's. There are some clocks that are called anniversary clocks. Well, you're asking, what are these clocks? Well, these clocks are when they're 400-day clocks, and you wind them up once a year. And if you're married, then you have an anniversary once a year. Now, he told me these clocks are very tedious. The reason that they're very tedious is they're hard to work with. He's been working on one clock for 2 years. Now, there's different kind of clocks: 8-day clocks, 24-day clocks, 30-day clocks, 40-day clocks, 400-day clocks, which are the anniversary clocks. The reason how these clocks works is whenever those days run out of time, then you have to go and wind them right back up again. When they live with the clocks, they don't hear the clocks. They're just a noise in the background. Daryl asked me, "How many times have you heard that clock go off today?" I thought, I don't know. How many times have I heard that clock go off? I didn't know clocks could be so interesting. Daryl has been going through a lot lately, but does that stop Daryl? No. He just keeps on ticking. I'm very thankful to be able to interview Daryl and Sue this week, and I thank them so much for letting me interview them. Tick-tock, cuckoo, or dong, 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 dong. The clocks keep time, and so do Daryl and Sue.
Clear your minds and picture this. One night, I'm sitting at the table making bracelets, and all I hear is, "Nastasia, is your homework finished? Nastasia, did you get your school clothes out? Nastasia, put your plate in the dishwasher." Trust me, I know this is a lot to take in, but these are the questions that I hear on a daily basis. In my mind, I have an alarm clock that signals me to sit still and get ready, because my mom is about to start nagging. And once the nagging starts, it goes on and on. Believe it or not, I dream about the nagging in my sleep. Sometimes I wish someone would just wake me up from this horrible nightmare. Only it's not a dream, it's reality. Oh, and don't get me started with the mornings. Mom goes into drill sergeant mode. I blame the mornings on my 5-year-old little sister. She is irritable and cranky, and it takes Mom an hour to get her ready. So by the time Mom finishes with her power to nag has skyrocketed, and I can see in her eyes that I'm on the radar. Indeed, right again. Here it comes. "Nastasia, brush your teeth. Nastasia, pick up your dirty laundry. Nastasia, fix your bed, and then feed the dog." Wow, Mom, somewhere in there, you just need to take a breath. One day, I asked my dad if Mom could have a spa day, so I could have a day without the nagging. Dad finds it all amusing. The way he sees it is, if Mom's nagging on me, then she is off his back. And at this point, if Mom's nagging on me, Dad just sits back and agrees with her and says, "Nastasia, do as your mom says." Good grief. Is there no one on my side? Can a girl have a say when enough is enough? Chances are the answer I'm trying to get is not going to happen, especially if it's Mom that I'm asking. She'll get on her soapbox like when she was a little kid, when you came home from school, how it's not a choice to start doing household work. She'd go on and on, how us little children nowadays just don't understand the value of hard work. But really, Mom, I understand. But must I be reminded every day? According to her, I do. I think a once-a-week reminder would work good for everyone involved. But then again, if Mom wasn't nagging on me, it would make me feel like she kind of doesn't even care. And I don't want to feel that way. I realize that her nagging is teaching me to be a more confident person in myself. I'm thankful for that. But Mom, could you please lighten up on the nagging?
I have here with me Roberta Hunt, who is with the Washington County Extension Office, and we had these two students who are doing their speech contest speeches, right?
Yes.
And they were really good.
Thank you very much. They've been working really hard, and it's hard for them to keep up with the time they've actually been working on it because it has been since probably around February, March. They had to give it at school and then advance to county in the 1st of May. And so now it's July. And so there's a little break in between, so they are getting back in the groove of it, and they'll be ready for Saturday.
That's right, and it's the summer, so they get an opportunity to relax a little bit.
That's right.
Right. So they're going to be competing. We'll let you know how they do in those competitions as well. Hopefully they'll do as well as some of the other ones. We were talking about some of the other 4-H activities that have done really well this summer. Right.
That's right, yes. And we'll try to keep everyone posted. We do have a Facebook page I try to put pictures on right away so everybody can take a look and see what they've accomplished. So check us out at Washington County Extension Office. And then we try to periodically get with you, Gary, and update, and also through the local newspaper. And people can always give us a call at our office if they have any questions.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Gary. Appreciate it.
This is Gary White for Central Kentucky Television.